What it do? What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 730. I'm live streaming Madden LFL15, Legacy Football League, custom franchise mode, week 17. I got my New York Jets going up against the Baltimore Ravens. Let me get comfortable real quick. All right, let's go. This gonna be a ball game here, man. This here is gonna affect playoff implications, man. It's gonna do it. Make the money, money. Make the money, money, money.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
And it's raining. What type of shit?
Look at this shit.
I lost already, y'all. I fucking lost.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL
Rod's gonna get away with this shit, man.
And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty.
Rod is gonna get away with this motherfucking bullshit.
For a touchback.
Oh my god, I can't believe it's fucking raining, man. It's raining. It's raining.
They go play action here on first down.
Woo, boy! Let's go.
Picked off at the 39. And he'll get
Let's start that off quick.
32-yard line.
Well, partner,
let's start it off quick.
Right there. The very first play from scrimmage. You just want to give yourself a nice simple throw and hopefully get yourself into
Let's
a rhythm.
start that
That
off
is the
quick.
last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
Yo, Dave, don't do that. Don't do that. Show me that love, boy. I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it. He's blitzing over there. He's blitzing over there. Oh, I meant to.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 there.
Rod got good defense, though, man, so you can never count him out. Even if he does turn the ball over, man, he got great defense.
Well, the first play of the drive,
at least he does versus me.
To move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Look at that overthrow. You starting this shit already, man. Yo, James, what's going on with you, bro? How you doing, man? My boy's starting this shit already, man. What's wrong with him?
Right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
Golly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Wide open receiver.
Here we go.
Complete. And they move this.
How's everybody doing, man? How's the family? How's that little nugget doing too, man? No getting big.
First red zone opportunity.
Gotta be getting big.
They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They'll give it to
Got my way, man. There we go. Touchdown. Let's go.
Right in for a Jets touchdown.
Hey, thank you, James.
Damian Williams, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead.
Oh, my God, and I still missed it.
Just a solid job all the way around to get that win.
You know what? It's kind of hard to see that, what you call it, because I didn't really see it.
6 points.
Touchdown.
So I didn't get it over to the right far enough.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know
Yo, Devontae, what's going on, man? You ain't been around, bro.
They just have one now. Win the game.
You got to be around for me to fuck with you, man. I don't see you no more, man. I don't see
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit!
Jackson on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
Okay.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Gun! All right, here we go.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel.
Man, they made me go the other way on that. That was stupid, bro.
Zeke with a quick feed.
They made me go the other way on that, and I was going right towards Zeke. That shit was like a magnet.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. They start the drive on the
Out of my
ground. It's
fucking
Williams.
way,
And
yo.
fight forward to about the
Fucking hack
27-yard
this.
line.
Oh, my
Give him a
God,
couple
yo.
on the
I didn't-
carry
Don't get
there,
mad,
2nd and
BX.
8.
Don't get mad.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition.
Nah, after this, man, I gotta hit the sack, man. I gotta be up early in the morning, man. My daughter got a cheer competition. It's like about 2.5 hours away, man. So I got a long drive.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Watch him now, Barney! All right, here we go. Blue 90!
He'll drop to throw.
And you there to block, man. You don't want to block. That's
Za'Darius Smith.
okay. Fuck it.
In from his linebacker spot, he's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
Watch him now, Barney! All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39! Gun!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Marshall. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever
Copy
had a
that,
chance
copy.
to think about turning it upfield.
Good hearing from you, though, man. Good
Ravens
hearing from you.
offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
Oh,
and now he
my
blows
God.
him over.
Fucking Zeke is over.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Copy, will do.
Ezekiel Elliott, touchdown number 22 on the season.
Hey, you see the fuckery, man. You see the fuckery already, man.
This time, the extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Jets. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So we got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
So he's blitzing every
Give him
time.
3 on
Is what I
first
see
down.
so far.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Over. All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Oh, it's not out of bounds.
Return, it's Tate. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
We got to start busting that shit
now
up.
Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Gone.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now it's set. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They go play action with Jackson. Chased out left. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Leopard! Leopard!
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Nice punt.
New York set to take the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. They'll set up to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
They're going to look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Was the call spot on? How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now it's Tate. Broken tackle. Oh, good move. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Jackson now off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Set. 319. 319. Yeah. Check. Over.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And New York set to take the field. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. On 2nd down, Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it to the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. And here's Marshall. And he'll lose yardage on back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Set. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56.
Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cox. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
They try the left side here with Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. This is Marshall. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
They'll drop to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one,
and go figure, that shit just fucking
too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many
hiccups on that one.
I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
It is. We're just going to play conservative, man.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Over.
Final final play of the half here. It's Jackson rolling to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17.
I needed that score getting this ball back.
Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Jets set to take the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Green 39! Green 39!
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cox. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Now Marshall. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run with Marshall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Keith Marshall hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And that will tie things up at 13. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Williamson there to make the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Jackson on second down, eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass, and when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Lucky 56.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Keeps himself upright.
Let's fucking go.
And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Let's go.
They have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, I didn't lob it up there. Good defense. Good defense.
By the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
After the interception, here's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, He looked like one of those guys.
On second down, Jackson. A quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
Back now in Baltimore. 13 all our score as we start quarter number 4. The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Give him 18 yards on that one. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll go here with a tailback. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Watch it now, Barney. Detroit. All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Yo, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Fucking Rod is so hard to play, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be
Safety.
picked off down at the
No safety.
Turnover there as his guys will get the ball back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I forced it.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
And you're supposed to be right there in the flats.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Jackson now. His throw incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney. Gun.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this.
Fuck out of here, man. Come on, y'all.
With the first down and a late
fucking bullshit.
He may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
On that dumb shit.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Over.
After the penalty, it's Elliott.
Come on, y'all. Let's get that back.
A solid run on
get the
first
shit
down.
back,
Gain of
man.
7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts
fucking
of all those
crazy,
old school
man.
football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A 2nd down pass play
Oh
there, but
my
it's incomplete.
God.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about Hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Cox. Give him 30 yards there.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or 2 in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a change-up in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the change-up, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Looking to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
The Jets on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Green 39. Green 39. Check 4.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here.
And I had square wide open, man. You had square wide open, BX.
Catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. He's been
God, you
terrific
had
so
him wide
far.
open.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. They're in the 4th quarter in Denver. And give that one to the Broncos as they wind up winners there. If they hold on, it would be win number 10 for them on the year. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Hot. Hot.
Throwing now is Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hot! Hot!
Here's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Detroit! Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
No. Check. Patriot! Patriot! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Check. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hot! Hot!
Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Lucky 56.
Now flags come in. Yes. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long.
Detroit!
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And what an effort.
Yo, Rod. Oh, man, we're going into OT, buddy boy.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Now Williams running left. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Detroit! Detroit! Everyone's got 4 down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And they'll go with ground attack here. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. Down to about the 22 here. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. Two minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2.
Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he picks up the
Hey, Rod, man, you gotta stay on the dude, man. You gotta stay on him, buddy boy.
6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Come on.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone! 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 Gone!
And with the play clock counting down towards 0, Todd Bowles will take a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone! 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 Gone!
Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they got the sticks. We want 6. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession, but when the clock runs out, that's it. So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the clock and leave your opponent with little to no time left.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. A field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Escaping the pressure right. Muscles him off. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? Steps away to his left. And he finds her man with a crossing route. A very solid gain of 27. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to tackle him.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
A first carry now for Alex Collins. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Lucky 56.
Now Jackson on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch it now, Barney.
Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to... Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up.
Let's go. Way to fucking ball, baby. Good game. Good game. Let's go.
And we always pay
Let's go.
to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only
And
that,
Robbie
think
Addison
about
had
your
no
snapper,
fucking points,
your
man.
holder.
No reception, no
A lot of nerves for
nothing.
them too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to.
That was crazy, right? Keith, that was fucking crazy, yo. That shit was fucking crazy, man. Damn. Man. Man. All right, Reggie, you getting up there. 72 overall. I needed that shit, man. Let's fucking go, man. Look at the Browns. Oh, shit. Man, it's still gonna be close, man. We still got some games. We got some other games to go. Chiefs got to play. If Chiefs takes the L, man, I think the Broncos is in. Make sure we got all the first round guys done for the podcast. Yep, all of them is scouted. We'll continue here. Ooh, look at that gym. Halfback. All right. I gotta clip that, man. I definitely do. I'm out of here, man. Thanks for tuning in. Your boy BX Brother 730. Madden NFL 19 Legacy Football League Season 4, Week 17. My New York Jets just defeated the Baltimore Ravens 16-13 to move to 13-3 in the conference. Oh, my heart's still shaking, man. If you haven't done so already, definitely hit that follow button and or like the page. I greatly appreciate it. Stay tuned. Wild Card Week. Next. Peace.